Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and I want to go over some absolutely repulsive news when it comes to the next Call of Duty. Now, I know some of you guys have no care in the world for COD every year. I did play Modern Warfare 2, and you know what? I had some fun with it. I know that might be blasphemous to say, but I actually had some fun with Modern Warfare 2. You know, I don't take these games super seriously, but as far as playing the games for, a couple weeks, I had my fair share of fun. However, one thing that has been constant with Call of Duty is the fact that the storage space requirements have gotten absolutely ridiculous, and Modern Warfare 3 is just the most egregious one out of them all. So as noted on PC Gamer, and the official Modern Warfare 3 system requirements have come out, it is noted that Modern Warfare 3 will require 213 gigabytes of storage space. What is going on here? At some point, we gotta be like, yo, 200 gigabytes? Like, what? What? A 1 terabyte NVMe, a fifth of that is just taken up by Modern Warfare 3. 213 gigabytes of SSD storage according to the game's minimum requirements. On top of that, the game system requirements are out, the full breakdown. The system requirements, I have nothing really to say about that as far as, the requirements outside of the storage space. It seems like pretty standard stuff. I mean, it's COD at the end of the day. It shouldn't be something that breaks everything. So here's what you need. Here's what is specifically noted as far as system requirements. Minimum multiplayer only, a Core i3-6100 or an AMD Ryzen 3 1200, 8 gigabytes of RAM, storage space. I like how they note the storage space even before the video card and the video memory. Storage space is up to 79 gigabytes available at launch for COD HQ, plus multiplayer, 34 gigabytes for multiplayer if COD HQ is already installed. Then, high-res assets cache is up to 32 gigabytes, video card, GTX 960 or GTX 1650. Remember that this is a cross-gen game, so, the requirements aren't going to be that crazy from a video card standpoint. Minimum, now this is how dare you want the campaign only, specifications needed to play Modern Warfare 3. i5 6600, AMD Ryzen 5 1400, 8 gigabytes of RAM, SSD with 149 gigabytes of available space at launch, 78 gigabytes of COD HQ and Warzone are already installed, GTX 960 and GTX 1650 or a Radeon RX 470. Then recommended i7 6700K, AMD Ryzen 5 1600X, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and then storage space is an SSD with 149 gigabytes of available space. Once again, same thing there, up to 32 gigabytes for the high-res assets cache, and then GTX 1080 Ti or an RTX 3060. I don't know how comparable those two GPUs are, but nonetheless, there you go. And a Radeon RX 6600 XT. Then competitive 4K Ultra, i7 8700K, Ryzen 7 2700X, SSD with 149 gigabytes, 78 gigabytes of COD HQ and Warzone are already installed, up to 64 gigabytes for the high-res assets cache, and then an RTX 3080 or a 4070, and a Radeon RX 6800 XT. These system requirements are absolutely, kind of wild, but really, the 4K settings are what they are as far as the requirements. A 3080 is kind of wild for that, given that it is a cross-gen game, but that's not even the main concern here. The system requirement for the storage space is just wild to me. 200 plus gigabytes. I get it that you get COD HQ, you get Warzone, and then you get the game and the campaign, but that's all content attached to Modern Warfare 3, and that to me, the file size requirement, I feel like, tell me if I'm crazy here, is actually getting to the point where it is so egregious that it's actually going to push some more casual Call of Duty players away from playing the game. Because I know a lot of people, Modern Warfare 2 was a game that a lot of my friends that are not yearly COD buyers were like, yo, it's MW2. I had one buddy that obviously was not, in tune with the gaming world. It's like, oh, this is a remake of MW2 from 2009. And then I had to break it to him, it's not that. He ultimately bought the game anyway, but he played it for a few weeks, had his fun, and then ultimately uninstalled the game and hasn't gone back. I think there's a lot of people like that, and I think if you look at MW3 and you're like, 200 plus gigabytes, what? I legitimately think that could push people away from buying the game. Tell me if I'm crazy with that take. I get it. The hardcore Call of Duty fans, which is probably their base of people that they're working with, they're not going to give a crap about this, and it'll be fine for them. But I look at 200 plus gigabytes, and I'm like, man, COD is a franchise that every year, I have some interest in playing it just because I'm like, yo, it's gonna be some nonsensical multiplayer fun. But now I'm just thinking, bro, why don't I just go play BattleBit Remastered for a little while if I really need multiplayer fun? Why don't I just go install Halo Infinite? Do I really need to give up 200 gigs and $70 for MW3? I don't know. Like, I don't think I need to do that at this stage of the game. And with Modern Warfare 3, it really does feel like it is a thrown together, let's get 70 bucks out of people type game. I don't know, I heard people enjoy the open beta, so take it for what you will out of me. Like, I am not the hardcore Call of Duty fan that's gonna meticulously analyze every game, but at the same time, you know, it is a franchise that I have a lot of care for. Well, to an extent. Like, I had a lot of care for at one point, I think, back in 2009, 2010, 2011, and that obviously has dissipated for me and a lot of other people. But I will say this, Call of Duty is fairly consistent with their campaign offerings. Like, MW2 had a good campaign, Modern Warfare 2019 had a good campaign, Infinite Warfare had a good campaign. They're fairly consistent with that, so, you know, I understand there's gonna be some people that don't give a crap about the campaign and will be okay with installing multiplayer only, and that's, you know, more of a reasonable storage space requirement, but you know, I'd like to play the campaign. I should also offer you guys this. They do have some notes. Specs are valid for product at launch and may be updated in the future. All specifications require a broadband connection and DirectX 12 capability. Additional storage space may be required for mandatory game updates. So remember, COD's gonna be a game that expands. So, yo, if you're gonna get this game, like, just make sure you have the storage space requirement that's gonna be, you know, serviceable for this game. High-res assets cache is optional disk space that can be used to stream high-resolution assets. The option can be turned off in the game setting. So if you do want to stay from the high-res assets, you can do that and save some storage. Only Intel and AMD processors with AVX instruction set are supported at this time. 149 gigabytes of available space required for initial download of Modern Warfare 3. 78 gigabytes of COD HQ and Warzone are already installed. Content can be uninstalled to access COD HQ and multiplayer only. That's if you want to uninstall the campaign and Warzone, you want to stick with the multiplayer. You can save some storage space doing that. But look, seeing 200 plus gigabytes for Modern Warfare 3, and Call of Duty has always been one of those franchises that's been a little bit kind of wild with its system storage requirements. Like, I have a little bit more of an acceptance towards a game like Red Dead Redemption 2, which is, obviously, I love RDR2, so I'm going to be a little bit biased towards that. Let's not even get that twisted, but it's this expansive open world adventure, and even it has a meme online component, and that game is massive. But even that's not 200 plus gigabytes. Even GTA 5 isn't 200 plus gigabytes, although GTA 6, I kind of worry about that game's storage requirements, to say the least. But that'll do it for me. Just wanted to bring this piece of news to you guys, and if you are excited for MW3, it's coming out in a week. Yeah, make sure you clear up some storage space, because it's gonna be one massive install. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below, and as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.